pressed as well. The exit, in case of the unlikely event of an emergency exit, go out that way. I know it says exit here, but not the best bet. A lot of stuff, curtains and all kinds of things to deal with. Next up, here at the Opera House, and by the way, did you notice there was air conditioned in here? So, next up, July 11th, which is a Friday night, as a kickoff to the Aurora Fest, there's going to be a Lake Monster themed movie. A couple of titles in the running, nothing has been definitively decided yet, but I think you might be pleasantly surprised. There's one possibility of turning it into a true Aurora moment. So stay tuned for that. The Aurora Fest has a website. We have a website. You can go to OregonOperaHouse.org and you can find out stuff going on here. Then after that, the following weekend on the 19th, Charlie Coughlin with the Brothers Blue is coming to perform, part of the Zabriskie series that we have ongoing. And then in August, push that far out, just as a tickle in your calendar, the Southern Cuba Community Chorus will be performing. That's a new group, and that's local vocal talent. So this evening, as I say, I was impressed with David and Owen and their vision. And it's, even as an English major in college, if I had decided to go, Hamlet, right, Shakespeare, move over, I got this. Now, he has adapted one of the most iconic scripts in theater and has made it very approachable, and you will be delighted. So please, let's give them a warm welcome to the stage.
Such as ships and cannons, have been crafted so quickly. Can anybody explain the sudden uptick in military activity? Or perhaps name the person responsible?
Yes, I can let you know this matter. Before he died, our late king killed the king of Norway in a duel. Claiming his land for Denmark, the exiled Prince Fortinbras wanted to reclaim his father's land, so he collected lawless men to wage war. Thus, the new king has been making the necessary military preparations.
Well, if this specter's appearance is a bad omen, it's likely an omen that the war is nearly upon us.
Indeed, even Rome had a golden age before the omens told us there's downfall. Ho! There it is again. I was beaten, even if the pills made. Stay, illusion. If you've any voice at all, speak. Tell us how to help you. Do you have a story to bestow, a treasure to reveal? Say and speak. Marcellus, do something. Stop him.
What would you have me do? Strike it down? I lack a necessary arm to strike a vampire.
We shouldn't have died madness. We offended it. And for what? Is as involuntary as the very air we breathe.
It's nearly dawn. The spirit was bound to flee.
If anyone can show this factor of speech, it would be Hamlet, the son of our late king. For if this ghost is appearing in this way, we must be trying to seek him out.
Let's pray we find him soon, for the sake of all Denmark.
The death of our king, my dear brother, still hangs in the air. We are all mourning, finding ways to come to terms with this dear tragedy. However, it has become my responsibility to look toward the future. That is why I decided to take the queen to my wife. This has been a harrowing process, overshadowed by the death of my beloved brother, but necessary in order to bring stability back in the wake of his untimely demise. However, the death of my brother brings more than one issue for us, as the ambitious Isaac Fortinbras, Prince of Norway, now returned to Denmark. That is why I'm dispatching the ambassadors you see before you, the Honorable Cornelius and Noble Boltmann, to reason with him, of course, with the reminders of our military need. Farewell, gentlemen, and Godspeed. And you, Laertes, I seem to remember impressive yours from not too long ago. Come now, ask me anything.
Yes, my lord. I wish to return to my studies in France. For you, I was willing to leave them for a time and attend your coronation, but I'm afraid the time has come for me to depart once more.
And what of your father? What say you, Polonius?
After endless listening, I am allowing him to take his leave.
Very well then. The time is yours, Laertes. Now be off. And how dear's Hamlet, my dear nephew, and now my son.
Oh, no. You're a bit more than kin and far less than kind.
How's that darkness still lies over you?
Not darkness, my lord. Simply memory of whose son I once was, and surprise at how quickly some forget.
Hamlet, you've got to be rid of this mourning cloak. The time for sorrow has passed. Is death not the nature of life, to pass through nature into eternity?
Oh, indeed, mother, death does seem to be the way of things.
Then why do you still seem to be mourning?
Seem, madam? Nay, I know not seems. All this, my temperament, my cloak, they're not for a ritual. Anyone can don these mourning tendencies and perform their expected sorrows, but I grieve.
Hamlet, mourning is natural, commendable even, but mourning to excess is unhealthy. You must understand, every son loses their father, including yours and his and even his. Mourning for such a matter can become a sign of unmanliness, weakfulness, and even sinfulness. It may even come to disrespect his memory. Thus, I am forbidding you from returning to your studies in Wittenberg. There's much to be done here, and I wish to have my son close to me at all times.
Indeed, Hamlet. Please stay. We've been bitterly missed in your absence.
For you, mother, I shall obey.
What a lovely and sincere reply! You shall drink your life and fire the cannons to celebrate your decision. Come now, Gertrude, and let's finally moving on. We must celebrate.
2 months. Not even. Oh, why must God forbid euthanasia? How I long for the sweet release of my own blade, to be free of this corrupt world that has grown so fond of immorality. He loved her so much, my father. He would protect her from even the breeze. And she used to cling to him like a lifeline. Not even 2 months. She didn't even last to the end of the typical mourning period before she married my uncle. That serpent who, by comparison to my father, was lower than dirt on the bottom of my boot. Her tears, his tears, they were nothing more than facades. They never cared, and now carry a sick marriage that cannot come to good. So yes, mother, I'm still mourning. My heart is sickened and broken, and yet I must bite my tongue under your watch.
Hello, your lordship.
Horatio? So good to see you. Marcellus, Bernardo. Horatio, what brings you all the way from Wittenberg?
I was called upon to attend your father's funeral.
You and I are both scholars, Horatio, so do not try and hide behind formalities. You were here to see my mother's wedding.
Well, it did follow closely after, and it was expected that day.
Too closely, Horatio. Far too closely to be honorable. I myself can still see my father when I walk about Elsinore Castle.
Where, my lord?
In my mind's eye.
I think I saw him yesterday.
Who?
The king, your father.
The king, my father, you must be jesting. For the love of God, let me hear.
Twice before me, these two have sighted him, a phantom identical to your father. In fear of being called mad, they implored me to keep watch with them, and that night I saw him, a phantom identical to your father.
Where was this?
On the ramparts, my lord.
And did you speak with it?
We attempted, but it withdrew whenever we pressed it to engage with us.
'Tis strange. What did it look like? Upset, serene?
Most distressed, my lord.
Though more sorrowful than angered.
And what was it doing? Did it acknowledge anything?
It fixed its eyes on us, as though looking deep into her soul. Other than that, it made no remarks to us.
Do you two have a watch tonight?
Yes, my lord.
I shall accompany you and see this specter for myself.
As you wish, my lord.
A ghost, taking the image of my father. Could it really be him, returned from the grave to tell of some foul play in his death? Until I know more, I must be still. In time, foul deeds will rise.
Dear Ophelia, all my belongings have been stolen, so all that is left is to bid you farewell. I will write you whenever I can, and I hope to hear from you just as often.
Do you doubt that?
But if the Lord Hamlet continues to occupy your waking thoughts, then I cannot be so sure. Be careful of him, Ophelia. His feelings are for you are those of temporary infatuation. His love for you is insincere, and it's not going to last.
As a wish, my lord.
Ophelia, you must understand. Hamlet and his future are slaves to Denmark. He's next in line to inherit the throne, and his marriage is a crucial component of this. He has to consider Denmark before his personal lives. And as for you, your life is just beginning to take form. Do not soil it by choosing Hamlet in a moment of naivety.
I shall obey your wish, my lord. Do not forgo your own advice. Do not tell me to make the right choices while you are way off in Wittenberg. Behave poorly.
You needn't worry about that, dear sister. But I've stayed too long. Here comes father. Lucky we are to say farewell twice.
Indeed, but you need to leave my son. She was waiting. Go with my blessing and the lessons I've taught you.
Most humbly, I shall take my leave. Farewell, father. Do not forget what I told you.
'Tis locked in my memory as much as this rich man.
Farewell.
What did he tell you, Ophelia?
If you must know, it was something regarding Lord Hamlet.
Oh, yes. I myself have some issues together frequently as of late, and I've given it some thought. Ophelia, I have only your best interest at heart, and I must say, you mustn't allow Hamlet to take your reputation. Thus, I must insist you tell me what's between the two of you.
If you must know, as of late, he has made many claims of his affections for me.
Affection! You speak like a stupid girl, born yesterday, with more naivety than flowers in a bouquet, and a blindness to danger. Do you believe these claims?
I do not know what to think.
Well, then I recommend you listen. You've taken his promises of love as truths to be believed. There are no such thing. Value yourself more, Ophelia, or you run the risk of making me look like a fool.
But father, he has been honorable in his claims of dedication and love.
Ophelia, Hamlet is young. The young often make promises and proclamations they cannot keep. Hamlet especially, blinded by his supposed love, mustn't be trusted.
But father, I love him and he loves me.
This conversation is finished. You shall avoid Hamlet from now on and choose your company more carefully in the future.
As you wish, I will.
Bitter tonight. What is the hour now?
I believe it's near midnight.
I don't think so. It already struck 12 some time ago.
Really, I must have missed it. That being the case, the ghost could be here any moment. What is that racket, my lord?
That would be the new king, my illustrious Uncle Claudius. Every night since his appointment, he throws noisy drinking parties.
Is that a custom?
Perhaps, but it's one we do better to be rid of. We become a laughing stock among our enemies. It makes us look weak and vulnerable, perfect targets for a vengeful foe like Prince Fortinbras. It's revolting, not unlike Claudius himself.
Look, my lord, there it is.
Father? Is it you? Do you have something to say? Why have you returned? Speak!
Look, my lord, it beckons you.
If that is the only way to make it speak, then I should follow.
What? My lord, you may not.
Please, Horatio, what if I appear? Death would be a comfort to me in the wake of Denmark's corruption.
I shan't allow it.
Horatio, Marcellus, I command you stand down. I am ready to meet my fate, even if it kills me. I'm sorry. I swear I shall make a ghost of anyone who stands in my way. There, Horatio. If you continue to block my path, you will have to slay me to avoid my blade. Choose now.
He's out of his mind.
This being the case, we should follow him to ensure safety.
Stop! I shall go no further until you speak.
Very well. Listen carefully.
Of course.
I come to bestow a purpose unto you, Hamlet. You are to avenge me.
What?
I am the spirit of your father, condemned to wander in the evenings and burn in hellfire during the day. My punishment is deserved for my sins against Norway and its king, but my return in the evening serves a different purpose. I am to remedy the great injustice done in my death. If you still care about me, my son, take your revenge upon the one who murdered me.
Murdered?
Indeed, a murder most foul and unnatural.
Tell me, Father, and I will deliver justice for you.
Oh, my son, the culprit is obvious. Crept up on me, did he, as I slept in my orchard. The false story is I was bitten by a serpent, and it is metaphorically true. This man was a snake who used poison to kill me. And this man who killed your father, this serpent, is now the one who wears his crown.
Oh, my prophetic soul, my Uncle Claudius.
Indeed, my brother, that incestuous adulterate monster, who through his villainous manipulations stole my faithful and virtuous wife Gertrude and my throne. The sinner who poured the poison directly from the vial into my ear, sending me writhing to hell and leaving me with no chance to repent for my transgressions against Norway, and leaving the young Prince Fortinbras with enough bloodlust to tear my kingdom apart. Oh, my son, if you still care about me, you must kill Claudius. Make him suffer for what he has done to me, but leave your mother Gertrude out of it. If she has to suffer, it will be in the afterlife, and not by your hand. The sun is rising. I feel the pull back to damnation. Adieu, adieu. Hamlet, remember me.
I will remember you, Father. Henceforth, your revenge will be my only purpose. Oh, what treachery! That Claudius hiding behind his smiles and formalities. What villainy he has concealed. And how pernicious my mother. Yes, Father, I swear it. I swear I will avenge and kill the snake in your orchard.
My lord, you all right?
Oh, what news?
I cannot say, you will reveal it.
No, you shan't.
Very well. You must swear on my father the ghost, and know that he will return for you if you prove to be false.
Very well.
Swear!
I swear I will not reveal anything that I've seen, nor what Lord Hamlet is going to reveal.
And I swear the same.
There is a villain in Denmark, an errant knave that has committed an unspeakable act.
The ghost is going to come back and tell us that.
What is the whole story?
I cannot say any more now, but in time, we will work together to right this wrong. It is now our solemn duty, one assigned to us from beyond the grave.
Give this money and these notes when you go by.
As you wish, my lord.
You serve your purpose well, Ronaldo. Oh, and before you go to him, be sure to inquire about Larry's behaviors.
Very well.
When you arrive at Wittenberg, see if you can find others from Denmark innocent light. Make inquiries about Larry's behaviors, but be discreet about it. Don't ask anything directly, move the conversations when you good to go. Understand?
Of course, my lord.
If you have to, make up stories about Larry's behaviors that stir their speech. But don't make up anything too outrageous. Nothing that would disgrace them.
You mean like gambling, my lord?
Drinking, fencing, swearing, quarreling, all of these you ask about.
I wouldn't ask me about those assignments.
No, Ronaldo, if you are subtle about it, like I said, you won't ask about things outright. You use tactics to inquire about them. If you want to be discreet, then yes, you would hurt his reputation and mine by extension. Got it?
Indeed, my lord. Will that be all?
Friends of Laertes will say that they've seen him recently. They will say that they've seen him frequently and that he often spends time with them. From that conversation, we'll build until they reveal what activities have been taking place. Then, Laertes' deeds will be exposed. Do you understand, Ronaldo?
All too well, my lord.
Excellent. Then what are you still doing? You'll be off.
Father,
Ophelia, what is the matter?
I was so into my closet, and then Lord Hamlet crept in on me. He was so greatly disheveled as though he just crept up from hell.
Was he mad with love?
I do not know, but the way he looked at me as though trying to memorize my face for all of time. It has me greatly worried.
We must speak the king. Hamlet is caught in the wiry coils of law, and it's driving him insane. Have you spoken with him lately? Exchanged any interaction whatsoever?
No, I did as you asked, and I have avoided him ever since your conversation. I haven't spoken to him since before he gave me your counsel.
It's made me mad. You were right, Ophelia. He really does love you. I suppose we older people often discredit the youth, even in moments of accuracy. Now come, we must go to the king and make this known to all of Denmark.
Welcome, dear Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. We've missed you here at Elsinore Castle, and we're happy to welcome you. However, we must discuss why I've called upon you under such short notice. Since his father's untimely demise, Hamlet has been not himself. This has been such an issue that we're wondering if there's more than just grief weighing on him. We were hoping that you two may be able to discern the cause of his grief and cheer him up in the process. After all, you were his childhood friends. Yes.
If anyone is able to ease his mind, it would be you. After all, he speaks very highly of you.
By the power of the crown, we are yours to command.
We are both prepared to obey, and we offer you our unreserved services.
My thanks, Rosencrantz and gentle Guildenstern.
And mine, Guildenstern, and gentle Rosencrantz.
Be off.
The ambassador's moment has returned, my lord, and joyfully so.
Why, Polonius, you have been the father of good news as of late.
I assure you, my liege, I only think on my duty to you. Oh, and I believe I've discovered the cause of his lunacy.
Ooh, do tell. I've been longing to know.
First, I insist the ambassador keeps their new support bras. I will fetch them.
I highly doubt the cause of Hamlet's unhappiness has anything other to do than his father's death and our swift marriage.
We shall see. Ah, welcome. What news?
Well, my lord, Fort Russ did indeed plan on attacking. However, he is willing to make allegiance with you, if you consider yourself class.
And what request would that be?
Well, he is detailed here. He seeks passage through Denmark in order to attack his enemies in Poland. If you grant him this, then he will be your ally.
Well, I shall examine the details later. For now, I'm just glad you're back.
Now that that's finished, I shall not waste any more of your time. After all, writing is a sign of great intelligence. To be able to thoroughly explain something without going on and on. So I'll be brief. Your son is mad. Madness is such an interesting thing.
Get to the point.
Ma'am, I'm only saying what I have to with no excess, I swear. In that spirit, I believe I've discovered the cause of my lunacy. As you know, I have a daughter, Ophelia, and I believe he has fallen in love with her. But being my beautiful child, she immediately got mad at me. See what he has written to her.
To the celestial and my soul's island, the most beautified Ophelia.
I'm sure Hamlet wrote these for Ophelia.
Just listen.
You may doubt all manners of reality, the nature of the stars, the truthfulness of honesty, but never doubt my love for you.
Ophelia! I apologize. I'm no good at poetry and can begin to express my emotions through it. However, I do promise that I love you most and will forevermore, so long as I'm confined to this mortal coil. Hamlet.
But how has she been receiving this?
What do you think of me?
As a man of faith and nobility.
Well, how do you know that my daughter told me everything that happened? Not that I didn't notice before. I actually know I was just waiting for her to tell me. And I could have ignored it too, played dumb and walked away. Then what would we be?
A bit more at ease, that much is certain.
Well, in short, I told her to avoid him, and she did. Thus, he found to his deep despair it has evolved into the madness when he now raised.
What do you think?
It's possible.
Have I ever been wrong about anything before, my liege?
Not that I can think of at the moment.
Here's my drift. Hamlet will often walk alone and sloppy for hours. Next time he does this, I will send Ophelia into his path, and, judging by his reaction, we will be able to see if she is what drove him to madness.
Very well, we will try that.
Look, here he comes. Poor thing is reading.
Quick, leave, and I will see his state of mind. My Lord Hamlet, how are you?
Oh, hello. Goodbye.
Don't you recognize me, my lord?
Of course. You're one of those fishermen I've seen at the market.
No, my lord.
Then you must be a man as honest as his pretense.
Not exactly.
To be honest in this world is to be one man plucked from 10,000. For even good things create bad things when touching corruption. Like the sun breeding maggots in a dead dog. Or God kissing carrion. Do you have a dog?
Yes, my lord.
You mustn't let her walk in the sun. Lest your daughter conceive the maggots of your hubris.
See? All he can talk about is my daughter. He's far gone. Very far. He couldn't even recognize me. Me. Lord Polonius, can you believe it? Yet, in my youth, I suffered greatly for love like Hamlet. Even I nearly became mad, much like him. I shall speak to him again. My lord, what are you reading?
Words.
I mean, what are you reading about?
Nothing more than satire. After all, it says here that old men have gray beards, wrinkled faces, poor eyes, weak knees, and a dull wit. I mean, I'm not saying these things are false, but they shouldn't be written down. If only, like crabs, we could go backwards.
Well, my lord, I'm afraid it is time for me to take my leave.
You cannot, sir! Take something else from me. I would be willing to part with anything else. Except my life. Except my life. Except my life.
Farewell, my lord.
These
You
two.
seek the Lord Hamlet. There he is.
God save you, sir. What? My excellent good friends, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. How are you both?
Happy. Now we're happy.
What brings you to Elsinore?
None, except that the world has become honest.
Well, poor excuse for formality that I am. My things aren't worth very much, but I welcome you nonetheless to Elsinore. Thank you for coming. Were you sent for? Is it a free visitation? Is it your own inclining? Come, be honest speaking.
What should we say, my lord?
The truth, of course. Come now, gentlemen, your faces betray you. I know that the king and the queen sent for you.
To what end, my lord?
That is what you must tell me. But, in the way of friendship, be honest and confess, were you sent for?
Well, what do you think?
If you love me, do not deceive me.
All right, you were sent for.
And now I will tell you why. My disposition has changed drastically of late, and now this earth seems barren and tasteless to me, especially this bitter company. The air, look you. Behold, that roof, laden with gold and intricate designs, and yet I cannot see it through the pestilent air. Ugh. What a piece of work is man, how noble in reason, how infinite in faculty, in form and in moving, how express and admirable. In apprehension, how like a god. The beauty of the world, the paragon of animals, and yet, to me, what is this quintessence of dust? Man does not delight me. Nor woman, though I can see by your amusement that you think otherwise.
I had no such thoughts, my lord.
Then why did you laugh when I said man does not delight me?
Well, if no man delights you, then you won't be pleased to see we brought an entourage of actors with us here to entertain you. They should be arriving any moment.
What actors are these?
Some of them are the great tragedians from the city you used to love so much.
Well, no matter. Your hands, gentlemen. Welcome to Elsinore. But before you go, you should know, my aunt, mother, and uncle, father are deceived.
In what way, my lord?
I am but mad north, northwest. When the wind is southerly, I know. Hark! Go! Run! Hands off.
My lord, I have news to tell you.
My lord, I have news to tell you.
The actors have arrived.
Buzz, buzz.
They're the best actors in the world, performing tragedy, comedy, history, pastoral, pastoral, comical, historical, pastoral, tragical, historical, scene individual, or poem unlimited. For this troupe, there is no play that cannot be done.
Well said, Jephthah, judge of Israel, he who sacrificed his daughter for his own gain.
My lord, I am Polonius, a fisherman, certainly not this Jephthah.
Masters, welcome to Denmark. We'll have a speech straight to give us a taste of your quality. Come now, passionate speech.
What speech, my lord?
There was one play that I saw long ago, which garnered mixed reception among the audience. One speech in it I chiefly loved was Aeneas' tale to Dido, particularly thereabouts where